Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, hi, how you doing? If you are reoccurring, I'm glad you're here. My name is Andre, and I will be your concierge. That's the word, concierge, whatever, in the world of gaming. Now, some context. I have been making YouTube stuff for I'm not sure how long. It's been very sporadic. It's been all over the place. It's been kind of a chat show. It's been I don't really know the direction. I don't think I've ever really had a direction to begin with. But I've taken a little break, hit the old e-brake, you know. Went for a walk into the sunset and kind of rediscovered myself, the old journey, you know what I mean? So I am going to try revamping the channel in the direction that I kind of wanted to go in the first place, but never did because I felt like everyone else did it. But I have come to the conclusion that many people have probably done it, but no one, pardon me, but you guys have not seen my way of doing it. And that's about gaming. Trailer breakdowns, talking about gaming, anything kind of to do with gaming. I think I just hit the mic, I'm sorry. Anything, trailer breakdowns, reactions, gamings, news, just overall gaming. Because I love gaming. I started my Instagram account. Pause if you aren't following that. I'll wait. All right, we're back. I hope you hit the follow button on the Instagram. While you're there, head to Threads. Follow me there as well because I'm super active on there. But I've been posting more gaming stuff on my Instagram account, and I have also been just enjoying gaming more. That I've kind of rediscovered, especially Switch. So this is going to be primarily Nintendo. Primarily Nintendo. I love Nintendo. Last couple of years, I've dove into my Switch hard. I mean, I have a custom built PC, but I have grown to love my Switch way more. I have the ZELDA OLED. It's awesome. It's amazing. Anyway, moving forward, the channel, Nintendo stuff, and all that jazz. Now to the video. So last week, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, last week on the 18th, we had a Nintendo Direct. Got some goodies. Got some good games coming down the old peepee for the Switch, and I don't think the Switch is quite dead. I think it still has a couple more miles to go on it. So I want to go over a certain game that I saw that I love, the new Legend of Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom. And I actually have some notes. I have some notes here that I want to talk about. So I made some notes, and we're just gonna rip through them. We're gonna talk about them, and these are just my thoughts. I guess you could say this is my first, I don't want to say trailer breakdown, but just my thoughts on the new Zelda game. All right, so let's dive into it. So some pros and cons. Let's start with the pros, shall we? Some pros about the game is that it looks really fun. Now, when the trailer started, I thought this was Link's Awakening 2. I was like, oh my God, they're making a sequel to the game. That's crazy. But I shortly learned that it's not. It is, in fact, the very first Legend of Zelda game that is actually about Zelda, which is kind of crazy. It's been I don't know how long they've been making Zelda games, or yeah, Zelda games, and then it's about Link, but we've never really had one about Zelda. So this is the first one. I'm excited. I am quite thrilled to finally have a game where we get to basically play as Zelda. So again, trailer starts. Link gets captured into what is called a rift. I guess is it a rift or tear? I should probably just rewatch the trailer. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Rift or tear. He gets taken. I assume Ganon, because I assume that's who the pig dude is, also is in the Rift world or Tear world. I'm not too sure, but she gets freed from the crystal, and essentially we have to go save Link now. So off the rip, I'm like, oh, okay, kind of cool. We finally get to play Zelda. We finally get to explore her own game, her own adventure, and overall her own journey. All right, we are introduced to her new fairy called Tri, which is I thought was hilarious because I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it's like Triforce. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but anyway, we get introduced to her, and then we get introduced to the Rod of Echoes. I believe that's what it's called. And you don't really get to fight in this game, or you do, but you don't get a sword and shield. You just get to make echoes of things. And again, now this is where the trailer kind of lost me. I was like, oh, okay. Not what I was expecting. And I say that because we've had other iterations of Zelda, obviously. We've had the Super Smash one where she had powers and stuff. We had the Twilight Princess one where she had the rapier. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we had the Hyrule Warriors one where she was just a complete badass. But in this one, oh, pardon me. And then we had Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom where she had magical powers and stuff. But in this one, she just has a little rod. And I was like, oh, okay. She just makes echoes of things. Got it. Now, let me be clear. I am thrilled to the moon. We are getting a new Zelda game. You know what? Super excited. Happy. Just happy like a pig in mud or a person and cake. I am thrilled. My only concern is that it won't take well to the community. I've already seen some comments. I saw this one comment on a YouTube video, and the person's like, "Oh, we're playing as a female in a game. I'm out, dude." And I'm like, do you not understand? We have had some games come out where the main character is a female, and they are completely, utterly cool. I mean, Samus. I mean, if people still think Samus is a dude, I'm so sorry, but she's a girl, guys. Okay? All right? Lara Croft, Stellar Blade, Horizon. I mean, there's a plethora, and I'm sure if you want to comment down below, you totally can. There are tons of other games where we play as a female and it's the main character. So that comment I saw was just, I shook my head in just utter stupidness. I was like, this makes no sense. So proceeding back with the trailer, lost me for a bit. And then we got into where she meets some enemies. And then she made an echo of a rock, threw it at the guy, and then defeated him, and then got the enemy's echo. And I was like, okay, you kind of reeled me back in a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm interested now. I'm like, wait a minute, this is interesting. Okay, so we can make echoes of people we defeat. Now, has me thinking, what about like bosses? Are we just gonna just summon an army of echoes to defeat a boss? Because that'd be pretty cool. That would be very, very cool. But yeah, this is where it was like I was in, and then I was like, whoa, okay, I don't know if I'm into that. You know, I love Zelda, but it looked more like a puzzler, and I was like, I don't know how long I'll really kind of be into that. You know what I mean? I don't know how long I'll be really enthralled in a puzzler. And then it showed me that, and I was like, hey, I'm back. How you doing? Kind of thing. So moving forward, another thing I also really enjoy is it seems like it has the mechanics where you're thrown into a situation and you can have any way out as long as you can kind of think of it. Like how we saw in the trailer, she was making beds to kind of get over something, or the water, you know, she just continuously put the water cubes up and then she pop. Or the little night table where she would hop on and then echo and then hop on and just like make like a little staircase, or the beds, right? There's so many different varieties of establishing a way out of a certain situation that there's endless possibilities of just different combos that you can do. Overall, I'm excited. We're getting a new Zelda game. I just couldn't be happier that not only on top of a Zelda game, but we're just having more time with the Switch. I mean, I know it's been slated for the next year we're getting a new system. I just don't know if it's going to be like March or if it's holiday 2025. I don't know, but I am just thrilled. We still have some time because I just got my Tears of the Kingdom OLED in May, and that thing is beautiful and it's so good. And I just don't want it to be like, oh yeah, you know, like a couple more months and it's gone. Along with talking about the Switch, we also got a new Echoes of Wisdom Switch Lite. Super cool. I won't be getting it, but it just looks overall super cool. Something else I want to point out with Link and Ganon, who I assume is Ganon, on the box art, I kind of think maybe there might be some times where we go back and forth between the Rift realm, Terror realm, I think, and we might play as Link in the realm. I have no idea, or if Link will even be a huge part of the game. He's on the box art. We see him in the beginning. I don't know if that's all we have for him, but regardless, I'm not like, ooh, if we don't get to play as Link once, I'm out. Like, I'm not like that. I'm just saying, like, I think we might get to at least see what he's doing, or it'd be cool to see if it'd be cool to know and see what he's doing in the other realm he's in. But yeah, that is my thoughts on The Legend of Zelda, her first game. Echoes of Wisdom coming out September 26th, I believe. I'm getting it for sure. I will definitely be getting that day one. I also hope they make an amiibo to go along with the game, because I think I saw its amiibo support. So I'm juiced on that, because I really hope they make an amiibo for that. It'd be super cool. But that's all for today, guys. I will be doing another video on another game, a couple games actually, maybe a few more on the direct, especially on Metroid Prime 4. I just recently rolled credits on Metroid Zero Mission for the NSO, because that got announced along with Four Swords, Turok, and Perfect Dark. So I finally beat Zero Mission, or played it, and then I rolled credits on it, and it was a lot of fun. Thoughts on that soon. I'll be talking about that in the Metroid one. But that is it for today's video. Again, little reimagination of the channel. So I'd be appreciative if you could hit the old subby button. It goes a long way. Hit the like and share with a fellow Zelda Knight. I don't know if that's a term. I'm coining it right now. Trademark Zelda Knight. Leave a comment, thoughts, concerns, pros, cons, or just leave your favorite emoji, because it helps with the engagement. All right, guys, I will see you all soon. And again, if you are not following my Instagram or Threads, hop on there. Very active. Stories, threading, posts, all the gaming stuff. Guys, I appreciate you. Thank you. And I will see you soon in the next one.